Hey everyone, it's me, Zargram. I'm back. Today we have scheduled a crossover stream with Heretic, Slim and their friends for some more Hero Quest. I haven't managed to get a hold of them yet. I've been messaging them all afternoon about trying to get things loaded, finally managing to load them. So, yeah, I don't know what's going on here. But, in the meantime, since I already have Tabletop Simulator loaded, what I can do is, boom. Yeah, I don't know how to do. I'll just create my own single-player thing while we wait for them. Right. I think... Yeah. Okay. I'm going to work on my Hexergy tabletop version here since I have a cool announcement. I am basically one tangible version away from the final physical product of Hexergy being done. The only thing that's left to do is to get this version of the box and the stuff so that I can take pictures of it so that I can have pictures of the product on the product. That's literally the last thing I gotta do, and it requires me getting an intermediary version of the game to take pictures with. Yes, it's very close to being physically done, but as some of my friends have been saying, and I've been talking to people, it might make more business sense for me to finish the digital version with Xanders, release that, stream that being played with other friends and myself. And while we're streaming that, we promote a Kickstarter for a tangible Hexergy. Because I'm not a very big time streamer. So me playing it on, here wouldn't probably get enough funding to actually get the thing rolling. So, but I think it makes the most business sense to, even though I want to make sure before I do all the digital stuff that the physical stuff is just done. That way when I need to, send it all to someone to get ready for something else, boom, it's already set to go. But I think it makes more business sense to actually do digital first and use it to promote a crowdfunding or some kind of crowdfunding campaign for the tangible version. Since, especially with how the world is these days, going straight to tangible just seems very, very risky, especially since I don't exactly have the biggest name out there to market it, because I'm kind of marketing it myself, since... to get an actual marketing firm to go and sell a game that you're trying to get out there is actually kind of expensive, and you never really know what you're going to get, because they might charge a lot, but might not be worth a lot. So I'm a little bit wary, because I've been hearing from people that yes, they charge an arm and a leg, but they might not be the best at what they do. So anyway, I'm going to work on Hexergy just a little bit here, at least the tabletop simulator version, while we wait to see if Heretic's going to come on. Search. Okay, let me see if these are the updated ones. Okay, that's one of those. These might be all the old ones. Yes, they are? Yes, they are. Okay. So what this means is I need to go to... hang on. I'm going to use the latest versions of stuff. Single player, yes please. Custom, yes please. Okay, I do not need a board. No board is necessary for this. In fact, all these components can just go bye-bye. Including the dice. Okay. So let's go to objects. Actually, I need to set a grid. Grid. Why not? Show lines, yes please. Opacity doesn't need to be that thing. One by one might be enough. Yeah, we'll have plenty of space for playing like that. Cool beans. Okay. So now we got a grid, we got a table, all that good stuff. Let's get... I'm gonna check to see if Heretic's on. They're still not on. So, not sure what's going on there. Oh well, I'll just keep doing my thing while I wait. Okie dokie. No. Components, yes. Okay. Well, since we don't have like the ordinary what's it called? Since we don't have the ordinary way of keeping score, which is to have like a pad and paper in real life, in Tabletop Simulator, I'll just use this little guy. There we go. And then, no, Control C, Control V. There we go. There. And then this way, we have up to like 4-ish players. So, you know, it works. Anyway, I shall need a tile bag. Cool. Let me just rename it, wherever that is. Okay. I want to just move it. I don't want to... Thank you. All right. Okay. What else? Oh, cards, technically speaking. I might come back to that in a second. No, I won't. Okay. Face is going to be like that. Okay. No, I do not want V14. I want V16. I've been through like 16 versions of this game so far, but it should finally be where we need to be. Okay. That's side A. Boom. Sure. And then the back will be side B. Cloud. Upload. Okay, let's see how that went. Yep. Okay, we have A and B. Cool. So, custom card. Next up, we want to get C and D on here. Okay. So, all right. If you remember, and you probably don't, you have different game modes you can select. The default is A, but you're able to switch configurations of how you score. Basically, all players pick one of these letters. So if you're playing table A, all players use table A. If you use table B, all players use table B. So you know what I mean. Anyway, I'm gonna put those. Okay, so actually, I'm gonna take this Control C. There we go, and then I'm gonna deal these to. Oh wait, what the hell? Okay. And then I'll just deal that to you, to you. Yeah. There. Now everyone has all the score, modes that they could probably need. Oh, booklets. Now, with my tangible version of the game, I've made a main size booklet, and I've also made travel size booklets to go with it. So let me see if I can find that. PDF. Here we go. Okay. Browse local files. Yes, please. I want to go to the version 16 for this for sure. Okay. Oh. This should work. This way there'll be a PDF for the actual instructions in the game, and there'll be the little pocket ones that'll be just like in real life. Oh no, is it not going to grab the PDF like I told it to? It's probably not going to grab the PDF like I told it to. And Heretic's still not online. Strange. Why? Okay, let's try this again. Uh-oh. Okay, I better actually save this then. I'm going to call this Hexergy Final. It didn't save. Save game. There we go. Okay. So if the PDF does not work, I can still... Did it work? Please tell me it worked. Hopefully it worked. You know what? I'm going to go to while that's loading, I'm going to go to Heretic's place and see if they made an announcement or something. Maybe there's something I missed. May 11th. Oh! I see. They are taking a mental health day. I understand completely. I just didn't... Well, okay. Okay. So I guess that means that we're not doing Hero Quest today. Okay, well, fine. I guess we'll just salvage this by... we'll just call it that. I'll call it Building My Own Game. Here we go. The instruction manual should be good to go. Yep. Okay, so now we have an instruction manual. We'll put that over... Yeah, we'll put that over here. Why not? Now let's get the pocket versions. That's actually I'm a little bit dismayed. I didn't see that announcement until just now. Oh well. You guys get to see me. You guys get to watch me build Hexergy in Tabletop Simulator. Then I guess it wasn't quite the plan, but we can salvage it. We can salvage it. The most tedious part is going to be, you know, we kind of don't need to do it that way. Ah, that's a problem. I think what I'll do is I'll just take this and just collate them a little bit. There. Then it would be just enough. Import. That should be the game. This should be the pocket-sized game manual. You know, for traveling and stuff. Yeah, we'll make it that just a little bit bigger. Yep. Okay. I want to. Yeah. This will be for the fortune telling one. You know, that's something I could do. That's something I could do. I could demonstrate the fortune telling function of this game. I'm always testing the game itself, but I never test the fortune telling thing. I call it a free association toy because that's what. Let's be honest. That's what's actually going on. That's what's really happening. Um, but you know, I could probably do that. Spiper, what do you say? Should I read your fortune? Well, I mean, once I got the tiles, but once it finishes importing. There we go. Oh, balls. What have I done? Great. Just great. And now they're both the fortune telling guide. Fantastic. One is supposed to be so customize this. You. Yes. Cloud. Upload. Import. Do not change the other one. Okay. Now that we came that far with these with the main instruction manual, and then these smaller travel sized ones you can use in case you want to take it with you. Now the tedious and hard part that I don't want to do. Actually, I'll put this like this. Here we go. And then hang on, I'll just do this. And I'll just lay it all out nice and tidy. Why not? Up. There we go. There we go. Now the play area will be nice and clear, and everyone's basically on the same side. Sure. Works for me. All right. Now the hard part. Well, first I want to actually go here. Objects. Wait, no. Games. Save. No, I want to say yes. Overwrite that one. Bam. Now we got to make all 40 tiles. Hooray. All right, guys, here we go. Hexagonal. All right. There it is. Tile 1. Oh. I never actually went and got the bottom one. Okay, well, we'll go back to 14. Actually, let me just check something here. That's what I was afraid of. It is not configured the way it's supposed to. Okay, hang on a second. I gotta go do a thing. I was afraid this would happen. Gotta go all the way to the directory. Boom, go here. Yes, and I'm going to call this V16. Okay. Now I go to board. Wait. Tabletop sim versions. Now I grab all y'all. Control C. And then what I have to do now is rotate all of these 90 degrees. Okay, so let me just make sure I'm doing it. It's yes, okay. You can't see what I'm doing, but I have to rotate all these images 90 degrees clockwise in order to make it parse, or sorry, in order for the registration of the image to be the way it's supposed to be in Tabletop Simulator. So I know it's not the most riveting thing because you can't quite see what I'm doing. There we go. And number 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, up, 38, 39, rotate, yes, 40. Okay, cool. We got all of those right where we want them. Okay, cool. Now I got to go back and grab the tile back image. Say, ain't no tile back barrel. No, I'm kidding. Right. Control C. Come all the way back here. Go back to here. And, yep. Okay, now I should be able to make these tiles the way I want them. Okay, hexagon. Yes. Top image. No, not this directory. We want to go to number 16. Tile designs, tabletop sim versions. This is the one we want. Yes, cloud, upload, whatever. Cloud, upload, boom. Now I say import, and hopefully this will, bam, there it is. Holy crap, that's way too thick. Extra thick. Set it down to 0.10. Cool. And color tint is black on its sides, so there. Excellent. Let's see if that came out the way it's supposed to. It did. It certainly did. What do you know? Hey, Daniel. Yeah, we're doing Tabletop Simulator because I thought Heretic was going to be okay to stream today, but it turns out that they're taking a mental health day. So I'm salvaging the stream by showing you guys my process of making or converting my board game into Tabletop Simulator. Because, well, I was doing it at first just to pass the time, but now, oh. That's not good. Okay, scale. I want it to snap to grid. But the problem here is that the grid is too small. Scale up, 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 up. Cool, cool, cool. No, I do not want to lock it. Pop it, lock it, trace spoon, work your body. Yeah, it is not snapping to grid. Which bothers me. Why won't it snap to grid? Hang on a second, I gotta Google this stuff. Why won't it do that? Do I have to set the grid itself to this? Center. Yes, that's what I have to do. There we go. There we go. That's what I was missing. That should be enough here. Let me copy this and paste it. Oh. Scale up. Control C. Let me just take that back down. Just one. Really? Well, you know, now they're going to sit flush. Even though in real life you'd put them right up against each other, this way they'll actually be the way they're supposed to be. Or they won't, like, you know, stack on top of each other. Because in real life, from point to point, they're like 2 inches. So I don't know what that converts into this. And there's 40 of them. I might need to make the grid smaller. Yeah, I think so. Okay, that's too small now. So scale up, up, up. I have to get the first tile down just right because I'm going to be basing everything else off of it as I go. So I think we're good. I'm going to save. I'm going to save here. Hexergy final. Overwrite. Yes. Bam. Okay. Now here comes the very long and tedious part that I have to get just right. I got to make 39 more of these tiles. Custom. Top image. Number 2. Cloud. Upload. And then I say import, do not update. If you update, it changes all the previous ones. Near as I can tell, this is the fastest way for me to do this. 3, open, cloud, upload, yes, import, do not update. Well, that's odd. Should have grabbed number 3. There we go. Now we're getting it. Okay, Control C, Control V, custom, bam. Number 4, please. Cloud, upload, import, no. You didn't do what I said. You see what I mean by how this is tedious? If I could just go Pavlovian and just have it... Yeah, there it goes. Sometimes I have to do this crap twice. Custom... 5. Cloud. Hang on a second, I'm missing a message. Hang on a second, I'm just talking to someone. Boom. Alright. Yes, focus. Number 5, upload. Import, do not update. Bam. Okay. And custom. Yeah, can you tell how fun it is for me to go back and forth changing all of these tiles? Import, do not update. Yes. Four, 5, 6. Now we go to 7. Cloud. Yes. Yes, very riveting. Of like Mahjong. Yes, I would say so. It is very similar to Mahjong and to dominoes, but I'll show you how it works in a second. I think what I'll do is I'll tell... What have I done? What have I done? What have I done? What have I done? Oh my god. Oh. Okay. Okay. That's... Okay. Whew. I almost hit the wrong button. No, I did hit the wrong button, but it only updated one of them. No, do not update. Oh my god. My heart almost jumped into my chest there. Custom. Now we go to number 8. I'll give you an example of how this works. Import. No. Alright, so basically, how Hexergy work is pretty simple. You take one of these cards here, and there's an A table, a B table, a C table, and a D table. When people and the players pick a table, everyone plays that table. So whatever. Anyway, by using this table, well, A is the default. It was a close one. Anyway, what you do in this game is for every pair of edges you adjoin, I call them linking, you score points. So that's red on purple. For making that link, you score 6 points. Now, in the game, what you tend to do is you tend to have, like, force a starting grid of 4, and then you might play, I guess I'll do this. Now, what you do here, just make sure they're all kosher. Here we go. Is you check how many pairs of edges you've joined. Yellow on green is 6. That's a 6 points, and red on purple is 6. So for that, if I were playing, I would have scored like 12 points. You see what I mean? So that's kind of how this goes down. There are rules that you can use to mutate the game. So you can make it so that the corner symbols matter, and that you get bonus points for that. You can play with different. You can play with all kinds of things. Like there's alternative rules here. You can play until someone reaches 75 points. The game ends at the end of the next round. You can play. You can set a round limit. You can set it so that you have a 1 tile per hand, no pile, blitz mode. So you have a time limit. You can even play this game solitaire. You can do it. This game. I made sure this game is pretty configurable to preferences because I come from like the PC modding community, so I know how much people like to change things up for themselves. Also, because I physically cannot know every person who might buy this, so I have no way of making it so that every single person ever likes this game. So I figured, well, if I can't make it perfect, I'll make it adjustable. That's the philosophy I had behind that, is make it adjustable if I can't make it perfect. Kind of like how you do in metalworking. Anyways, upload. Import. Do not update. This might start to sound a bit old, but I'm just trying to make sure that I don't ruin all my work thus far. Custom. Here. Go to number 10. There are 40 of these tiles in total, and I'm already at 25% of the way there. Import. Do not update. Now, just because I'm paranoid, I'm going to overwrite this one. Overwrite. Yes. Okay. If you're wondering where all these symbols came from, I designed them myself. I thought that the languages of Chinese, Japanese, and Korean kind of looked cool. I liked the designs of kanji and stuff like that. So I thought, okay, well, I guess I want to try making some of my own too, because I thought it looked cool. I don't know, I got inspired by that. I thought it was cool. Anyway, let's keep on rolling. This should be 11. Yes, 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 no. And it didn't work because I went too fast. Yes, upload, import, and finally say no. Yeah, I literally am not allowed to work too quickly on this. Otherwise, it'll just not do it. Don't you just love it when your own tools are limiting how fast you can move? Even though you could probably move faster in real life. Just so much fun. Cloud, upload. Boom. Do not update. Oh my god, that was close. I have to watch myself every time I do this. Every freaking time I have to do this and make sure I do not hit that button. Because God knows I do not know any other way to do this for tiles. Cloud, upload. Boom. Don't worry, guys. We're getting there. We're making progress steadily. Cloud, upload. Yes. No. There we go. Now, if you're wondering why, if the central symbols matter, they most certainly do. In fact, once I get all 40 tiles made, I'm going to use these tiles here, and I will read fortunes of anyone in chat who wants me to. Because this game, this not only has a game built into it, it also has a little fun little fortune-telling thing into it, if you're into that kind of stuff. I call it a free association toy because that's what's actually going on. Let's be real. But, yeah. Boom, boom, no. 16. 17. Yes, yes. Yes, no. We're almost halfway there, guys. We're almost halfway there. Just keep on going. Boom, 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 boom. And now we go to tile number 19. Bum, bum. And there. Now we're about to reach the halfway point. Boom, boom. Yes, yes. Import, no. Okay, halfway point. Fortune telling. Yeah, it's a little thing I thought was fun. I mean, I'm not a huge believer in that kind of stuff. But I figured, hey, you could use this kind of like how people use tarot as a way to try and... Oh, here, you know what? I can do better. I can literally read the section... Okay, here's the part of... the latter part of the main manual talks about fortune telling. The hexagon tiles have a second functionality built into their design. For those who are interested in fortune telling, there is a way to use hexagon tiles for this purpose. This is the crux of the fortune-telling feature of Hexergy. Instinct, intuition, and free association. Essentially, the means of deciphering connections boils down to looking at the tiles, noting what concepts are supposedly connected, and using your own sensibilities to answer the questions. And so on and so forth. Here it is, symbol guide. This section of the booklet is meant to help explain what each symbol in the center of each tile is supposed to mean, what doing a reading of using Hexergy's fortune-telling feature... When doing a reading using Hexergy's fortune-telling feature, it is important to know what each tile symbol represents, the concept, ideas, connotations, and more of each tile symbol can be associated together. Like I say, it's a free association toy, so don't worry. I'm not going to start trying to sell you guys snake oil. The concepts, ideas, connotations, and more of each tile symbol can be associated together with any other tiles that can have a major or minor connection to... any other tiles that they have a major or minor connection to. Oh god, I thought for a second that the game I just got printed had a big error in that. Oh god, that would have scared the shit out of me. Okay, there are 40 unique tiles in total, each of them representing something different. Yeah. Anyway, so let me just overwrite this. Overwrite. Boom. Boom. Okay, we're going to keep moving. All right, we're going to grab this right here. Control C. Custom. Boop. We should be at... Oh, crap. Where the hell are we? 21. Okay. Have I lost you guys? Or are you still with me? I can get this done. I just need a little bit more time. 21, 22. All right. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. 23. Boom, boom. And don't worry, I'm not going to charge you guys saying, oh, I'll read your fortune and tell you everything you want to hear if you pay me $100 or something. No, I'm not going to do that. No, I'm just going to do it just between you and me. Because my friend Tarth, when he was talking to me about tarot cards, he said that real tarot is supposed to be a way for people to to get to know each other and to understand each other. You're in lurk mode because of endless buffering. Good. Okay, good to know. Thanks. But that, that the real purpose of tarot is to help people talk through their problems and kind of stir the mind, as it were, to help them figure out what's really bothering them and what's going on. And that the people who charge money for it are probably not going to have your best interests at heart, or they're probably not going to be as authentic about it or something. I don't know. This is something a friend of mine told me. Control C. Boop. We have gone from 25. We're going to 26. Okay. We're slugging and chugging. We go to 27. Import. No. We're almost 3/4 of the way there, guys. I know this is not the most exciting thing, but once it's good to go, we can have some fun with this stuff. It's also my attempt at salvaging this little stream, since we had to have a change of plans. 29. Cloud, yes. Import, no. And then 30. We should now be at the 30th point, 30th tile. Import, no. Okay, just because I'm paranoid, we are going to save, again, options, overwrite. Every time we get to another 10, I'm very paranoid about losing my progress, so I'm going to save every 10 of these tiles. But we're almost there, guys. We're 75% of the way there. All right. We just did 30, so now we go to 31. Boom. 32. Boom, boom, boom. 33. Import and no. Now we come to the monocolor tiles. This should be number 34, which is the fire tile. Earth, wind, water, fire. All these elements lived in harmony until the Fire Nation attacked. Hey, there's a question. Actually, I'm going to put a poll up in the chat. Hang on. Actually, I'm going to stop this one because we're not streaming together today. Boom. I'm going to start a poll right here. Stream manager. And I want to see which avatar, what kind of bender would you be? So hang on. Manage polls. New poll. Which kind of elemental bender would you be? I.e. Avatar the last... I.e. Avatar. Airbender. Earthbender. Firebender. Actually, I'm gonna make it 2 words. We're gonna have a little poll just for fun. Bam. Alright, guys. Vote in the chat which kind of Avatar The Last Airbender would you be? Okay, number 36. We're almost there, you guys. 37, 38. 39. You know, I'm suddenly reminded of card captors. You guys ever watch card captors as a kid? We got one vote for Waterbender. Let's see, what would I be? I would absolutely be an Earthbender myself. I'm going to vote in the poll too. Give me that Earthbending. I want to go full Magneto. Well, doing the Avatar reference. Absolutely here, Brown Wolf, vote in the poll. Which kind of elemental bender would you be like Avatar? So which one would you be? I think someone picked water, and I picked earth. Okay. Games. We have made it to the 40th tile. Overwrite, overwrite. Yes. Bam, bam, Shazamity lamb. Alright. I'm going to say shuffle. Okay, so shuffle is R. Okie dokie, guys. Who would like to get their fortune read first? Actually, can I, whatever. It's all shuffled, so... Wait, what the hell? Oh. There we go. Now I'm going to flip them all upside down so that when I draw them, I won't see what tiles they are. That's an important step. There we go. Here we go. Now, shuffle. And it flipped them all right side up anyway. God dang it. Fine. Shuffle, 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 shuffle. So Brown Wolf is choosing firebending. So we have one for earthbender, one for firebender, and one for waterbender. But no one is picking airbending. So Spiper wants to go first. All right. Okie dokie. Now here's, because in real life what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to draw from the bag and they're all supposed to be face down. I'm going to immediately, as soon as I grab the tile, hit F. And I'm going to try not to look at it, okay? So first I'm going to shuffle the whole bag. Shuffle, 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 shuffle. Okay. I'm not even looking at the screen. I'm looking down. And there. Alright, so we'll just put this one here. I'm going to make sure it has a random orientation, which is very important. Looking down. Wait, what the hell? Oh, I didn't actually draw from the darn bag. Hang on a second. There we go. Didn't see it. Haha. Good. And there we go. These are supposed to all be random orientations. And each time I'm drawing, I am not looking. That's important. You're not supposed to look at what tile you've drawn. For some reason in this game, you gotta... Okay, we have a random orientation that I do not know the contents of. So I do not know what tiles these are because I was looking down at my desk as I was doing. I would draw with my mouse and immediately hit the F key. So they're all flipped. I don't know what this configuration is. We're going to see how this works. Now, here are some connections you got to watch for. We got major edge connections. How this works is when the colors and symbols of the edges match, it is a major edge connection. This means that there is a strong connection between the concepts that the tiles represent. Okay? Then we come to a minor edge connection. The only time a minor edge connection can happen is when tile number 40 universe is present. This means that there is a weak connection between the concepts that the tiles represent. Major corner connection. When 3 symbols of the corners match, it is a major corner connection. This means that there is a strong connection between the concepts that the tiles represent. Minor corner connection. When two symbols of the corners match, it is a minor corner connection. This means that there is a weak connection between the concepts that the tiles represent. All right? We all good? So let's flip this configuration and see what Spiper got. Grabbing them all, flipping in 3, 2, 1. Boop. What do we have here? All right, let me think. Okay. We have a major corner connection because we have 3 linking up here. Okay. Now, we have warm mind. Okay, so warm mind means that which your mind is attracted to. Not necessarily romantically, as in things that your mind mentally, in terms of thoughts, is drawn to. So, I don't know. If you're like a fan of Star Wars, then your mind might be mentally drawn towards things like sci-fi or Star Wars or things like that, right? That's like the things you're attracted to. Whereas the opposite would be, which is one right over here, cold mind. That's things that your mind is repelled by. Yeah, like mist. There you go. Okay. Then we have time, which is, this one's pretty self-explanatory. Just, it's stuff in the past. And then we got another time one in the future. Okay. Okay. Interesting. And there is a major connection with the concept of good. Now, I'm going to flip over to the explanation of the corners. Oh, right, it's evil. Negativity, detrimental outcomes, selfishness, or malice. Uh-oh. So if we look at this configuration, it seems like something that your mind is drawn to, connected in the past and in the future, might have a detrimental outcome. And it also might have the concept of negativity. So, that doesn't look so good. Let's see here. Okay, universe is more of a joining tile. So it's linking secondary heart, cold mind, and these ones together. Oh, wait. There's another evil connection between major and uh-oh. Oh, I'm sorry to say this, Spiper, but it looks like this thing's telling me that something in something connected to in a very minor way is something that your mind is repelled by, is connected to something, is going to be connected somehow in terms of, wait, that's order. Okay, I'm understanding this now. Sorry, Spiper. I think you got a fortune that predicts something bad for you. So okay, major is something of big importance. So there is an evil connection, a negative connection between that and something your mind is repelled by. And there is an order connection between that and the universe one. The universe one just, glues it to these ones. Secondary heart means that things that your mind is not consciously aware, that your heart, emotionally, that you're not emotionally aware of. So this segment right here that I'm scrolling over implies that something that is an emotional subconscious issue for you, on a minor extent, is going to be connected to something your mind is you're mentally repelled by, and it's going to be something important. Meanwhile, this is also connected to things that you are minorly connected to things that your mind is drawn to, or mind is drawn to, but things that might not be so good for you that have happened in the past and may happen in your future. So on the whole, I would say know thyself. It sounds like what these tiles are implying is that something from your past that may come back in your future that you might not be fully aware of emotionally and that you might not like to think about might be coming for you. So let me put that in the text. So so prediction 1. Something in your past that you were mentally drawn to, but that isn't necessarily good for you may be coming back. It is something that is major that you are mentally repelled by, but that is being subconsciously processed by your emotions. Now, I have no clue in the world what this could be talking about for you, Spiper, since I don't really know you that well, so your guess is as good as mine as to what the hell this means. But I guess this means you're probably going to want to do some introspection and figure out what is it about that your mind is drawn to that could be bad for yourself. That's my advice. I don't know. What do you think, Spiper? Do you think I'm full of crap? Because I might be full of crap. I might be. Formerly mentally drawn to and now mentally repelled by. That could be a good way of looking into it, actually. Yes, because we have both the warm mind and cold mind. That's the way I'm looking at these tiles. But of course, again, like I said, the fortune telling function is a free association toy. I am not saying that this is, ooh, it's magic, ooga booga. No, I mean, I'm doing free association. But it sounds like, yeah, something from your past that you used to like, but now you don't. That might not be so good for you, might be revisiting you in your future. So, I don't know. I guess keep your eye on the horizon, because maybe sometimes some things that are laid to rest don't let you stay asleep. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. All right, who wants to go next? Yeah, it's a weird configuration because you don't have any edge connections. That's not very common, but that's how it came out. So I'm gonna flip these back. I'm gonna put these back into the thing, and we're going to shuffle, 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 shuffle. Tough to say. There aren't many things I reversed my positivity on. You know what are? Well, let's think for a second, chat. What would be some things that you would reverse your positivity on? Like an ex-significant other could be one. Or like a group you might have left. Or a friend, or someone who used to be your friend. What else could be like something like this that you might reverse your positivity on? It's hard to say. It really is. But then again, this is just digital cardboard tiles that are shaped like honeycombs. So I could be completely off the mark. Who knows? Who knows? Who wants to go next? Brown Wolf, what do you think? What do you say? Whoops. Hey, am I not using the right... Oh, wait, I'm using the wrong keyboard. God dang it, why does it always do that? Hey, Brown Wolf, what do you say we do get your fortune told? Can't imagine things like struggling with. Whoa. Okay, can't imagine things like struggling with alcoholism would fit that fortune, but never drank personally. You know what? Maybe it just missed. Maybe it's just off the mark. Honestly, again, it's a free association toy. I'm not saying, oh, guys, I'm magic. Here, subscribe to me if you want all my magic. Blah, 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 blah. No, I'm not doing that. I'm trying to be transparent with it. Some people enjoy this kind of stuff. So I figured, okay, well, maybe we'll just try and make something that they might enjoy, you know? I mean, if I'm going to live my life, I'd rather make my... yeah, it's a thing for fun. Precisely. Exactly. I'd rather make my money off of people's enjoyment than their suffering, if that makes sense. I want to know when I'm old and gray that I didn't make the world a worse place if I could help it. So I'd rather make things that people like and that people enjoy using. So let's do another one. Let me see here. Hey, Tarth is always doing stuff to me. So what do you say we do a reading for them? Wait. Let's see who else is here right now. Oh, here, let's ping Daniel. Daniel, what do you say? Do you want to get your fortune read? Oh, well. We'll do another one. We'll do one for Tarth, since they could... let's see what happens. Okay, so I'm looking down. Grab, flip. I just hope that I actually shuffled it enough. Okay, grab, flip. I am not looking at it. I am not looking at it. Flip. Flipping as soon as I can. There we go. Just a random configuration. I'm trying to flip it as soon as I can since... Ah! God dang it. Shuffle. There we go. Hey, Tarth, we're going to read your fortune next. What do you say, Tarth? All right, so I do not know what these tiles are. I do not. I don't really know what their real configuration is. It should be completely unknown to me. All right, here we go. Flipping in 3, 2, 1. Boop. All right. Okay. What do we got here? Okay. Major connections. One between major, metal, and there. The concept of there. Let me elaborate what that means. Okay. So in this concept, cold elements like metal means orderly stability, long-term stability, literal metal or figurative metal. So stability, usually orderly and long-term. Because not all stability is necessarily orderly. Sometimes you can have organized chaos, you know what I'm saying? So let's look at the concept of there, which should be back a page or two. Boom. Okay, there means a location that you are familiar with but is not close to your home. Okay. And major. Okay. Any other major connections? Aha! An evil connection. An evil connection. Between success and urban. Well, that's odd. Okay. That's odd. We got minor edge connections. So, take it with a grain of salt. We'll take all of this with a grain of salt, really. Between the concept of Earth, we have this joiner. And, oh, hey, hello. We got a minor edge connection. I didn't see that before. And we got a minor edge connection there. Wow, so that's even stronger. And one here. Okay. Wow. Okay, cool. Anyway, so between success, there is a minor connection between Earth. Let's go back and see what that means. Slow change speed, long-term change, literal Earth or figurative Earth. Okay. And the circle means space, whereas the two circles means time, as you can see here. All right. So major has a major and a minor connection to metal, which is long-term stability, long-term orderly change or whatever, or orderly stability, long-term stability. Okay, so major connection there. Major connection between a place that they're familiar with but is not close to their home. Okay. And there is a 3-point major corner connection between the concept of success in terms of outcome and urban in terms of location. But it's an evil one, so it could be detrimental. Uh-oh. And then there's a spatial connection between the concept of Earth, which I already forgot what it meant again. Slow change speed, long-term change. Okay, I think I understand now. All right, so here's what I think is what this implies. All right, so Tarth. At a location that is far from your home, but you are familiar with, there is going to be orderly stability and long-term stability to a major extent, but it might also be a little bit detrimental. But in this location, there will also be an endeavor that is successful, even if it is detrimental because of the evil connection, in an urban location. And in terms of space, there will be slow change speed or long-term change. So, okay. Wait, this isn't a very fun fortune. This fortune sucks. This fortune is basically saying that change will come in an urban place, which Turth lives in an urban place. It will come slowly, and things will be orderly. That's not fun. That's boring. But it's not unrealistic that change will come slow and steady. God, Tyler, you're supposed to have cool fortunes. That one just sounds like... Okay, so basically, Tarth, in your life, change will come at a glacial speed in the future, it seems. Fun. Very fun. Yay. Well, there's a minor connection between here and these ones. Well, yeah, so... Yeah. Basically, Tarth, okay, so I'll write it up. Prediction 2. There will be orderly stability to a major extent in a place you are familiar with, but that is not close. However, this place is an urban place, and there will be success there. However, it will be detrimental. And in terms of space, it will be a slow and long-term change. That is not a very fun fortune. I'm sorry, Tarth. That's like saying things will come in their time. That's all the tiles are saying for you. Great. Thanks, tiles. Thank you so much. That's real exciting. Come on, let's get something juicy. I don't want to say, oh, change will come slow. That's not fun. Let's get something cool. All right, who wants to go next? Shuffle. All right, let's read one for Brown Wolf. What do you say? Here, let's ping him. Oh, I better save this. Yeah, here we go. Huh, I think Brown Wolf is AFK. And I'll ping Brown Wolf as well. There we go. All right. Can I read my own fortune? You know what? Why not? Let's try it. Okay. So I need to get some 7 new tiles. So I'm just going to go right here. Grab flip before I can even look at it. Just spinning around, round and around it goes. Grab and flip. Ah, dang it. Shuffle. There we go. Random configuration. I do not want to know what tile I have drawn or in what formation I am putting it. It is supposed to be random. It's supposed to be completely random. And I am reading for myself here. Let's see what I get. All right. I have drawn 7 tiles. I do not know their configuration. I do not know which tiles I have drawn. Let's flip them. 3, 2, 1, flip. Okay. What do we got? Let's see here. Okay. Yellow on yellow connection between present and air. Oh, good connection between urban location. Okay. And this one does not have any connections whatsoever. So we can just disregard this one because nothing's connecting to that one. Okay. there is a minor connection between a neutral thing in the present. Okay. Any other connections I should know about? Not really. Okay, so this one goes here. You know what I'm going to do? Because this one is not connected, I'm just going to pull it out of there. Yeah. This one is connected, so I'm going to leave it. This one has no connections whatsoever. All right, so I'm pulling it out. This one has no connections, so I'm pulling it out. So these four actually are connected in some way or another. Okay, let's have a look. So I forgot what air stands for. Air, gradual change speed, medium term change, literal air or figurative air. Okay, whatever. Gradual change speed, medium term change. Okay. Okay. So in the present, there is a gradual change undergoing. And there is a good connection. So if I flip over to here, good means positivity, beneficial outcomes, selflessness, or benevolence. Okay. Between okay. Right now, there is something that is medium term change and or gradual happening in an urban place, and the quality of it over time will be neutral. Okay, because we have a time connection here. So basically, what this thing is telling me is that in an urban area, something's changing moderately fast, and to a moderately quick, or over a moderate period of time, and it's going to be, for the good of the urban, but it's not going to be that big a deal in the long run. So okay, so I'll write this down. I'll just write this down. Prediction 3 for me. There will be moderate speed change in an urban area that is for the good of it, but over time will be more of a neutral quality endeavor. So it's something around me is going to be is being done for the sake of good, for the sake of the city or whatever the heck. But over time, is not going to be that big of a deal. It's going to be like, it's kind of good. It's also kind of bad. So thanks, Tiles. This is the thing. Not all readings are going to be you will die in 7 days if you don't do this, blah, 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 blah. No, you will find true love. It's, something's happening in your city, and people are trying to do good, but in the long run, it'll be, I mean, that happens a lot, so, I think that's the problem of having something that free associates with all kinds of outcomes, is that not all outcomes are sexy or exciting. Some of them are just like, okay, yeah, I can see that. It's just like, okay. To be fair, most of life is like that, so, hey, maybe we can say, from observation bias standpoint, that these tiles are accurate, and that these will be done for good, but in their actual outcome, they'll be like, meh, whatever. This is actually kind of funny. Alright, shuffle. Okay, Daniel Cola. We're reading Daniel Cola next. Okay. I have picked the first tile. I do not know which one I have. Spin. Make sure it's just along with the grid. God dang it. Come on. Grab and flip. I don't want to look at it at all. I don't want to look at all. Grab and flip. No, god dang it. No, you're supposed to flip as soon as I hit the key. There we go. I have no clue which one that is. There we go. That was even faster that time. There we go. And there we go. Oh, whoops. There we go. And there we go. And spin. Random configuration. Now, if I could get like a macro for this, that'd be so great. That could just, do a lot of this. That'd be nice. All right. I have a configuration of tiles that I don't know what. I have a configuration of tiles before me. I do not know which tiles I have picked, and I don't know what orientation they're in. Flipping in 3, 2, 1. Okay. What do we got here? Oh boy. Okay. Oh, this is a complicated one. This is a complex one. Shit. And it's all 7, I think. Okay. You know, there would be a way to script this for TTS, and that would probably be very cool. That way, you know, it can automatically highlight the things and eliminate things that have no connections, and, you know, use the actual book's information to say, okay, this one means this one means that. Okay, let's take this step by step. Central tile is a concept of neutral quality. Okay. It has an orange connection to the concept of Earth, which I think means gradual change? Slow change speed, long-term change, literal or figure of Earth. Okay. And it has an orange connection to the concept of the future. And there's an evil. No, there's a good connection. That's right. The reason evil is hollow is because doing evil makes you feel hollow inside. That's why good is a whole diamond, and evil is a hollow diamond. So there's a good connection between Earth there, so that's pretty cool. All right, we got a minor connection between this one and here of order, whereas the opposite is chaos. So order. Okay, cool. No connection between these two, but there is a red connection between this one, between bad and neutral. Okay, so I guess these modify each other. And there's a chaos connection between air and bad. Oh, this is gonna be complicated. Okay. And there's an air connection between warm mind, and it has the time one too. Ugh, this is complex. Okay. Let's take this one thing at a time. So, warm mind. Warm mind means things that your mind is attracted to on a mental level. Things that you are mentally interested in. So you're drawn towards something happening at a gradual change speed, medium-term change, and over time. So yeah, so that's definitely got to be the time one. So medium-term change or gradual time. Yeah. Okay, we got that going. What else? Then we go from here, and then we have a chaos connection to bad. So what does the chaos connection mean again? Okay, so it's just literal chaos. Okay, so all right. So it seems so far that something you're attracted to in terms of medium-term change is going to get kind of worse, but also a little bit chaotic. That doesn't sound good. But it's not going to be that bad because it's not like absolutely horrible. It's like kind of worse, And this one is connected orange to here, which means slow change speed, which kind of contradicts the L one, but it's all the way over here. So this might imply that it will take a while. Like the slow change in the future will be, the medium term change will be chaotic and kind of bad, but over time it'll be there will be continuous change as well. That'll be slower. So I guess metaphorically speaking, this would be like a game you like to play. Is in the future, it's not going to be that good. There's going to be something that makes it more chaotic and kind of crappier. It's not going to be hugely bad, but over time, that also will change in the future. And let's see here. And there's an orderly one. And this will happen in a suburban area. Neither within the countryside nor in a large municipality. Okay, so it sounds like in your local area, Daniel, there is going to be something that you're... holy crap, what the hell? Oh my god, that scared the hell out of me. Thank you for the redemption. Holy shit, that scared the shit out of me. Where the hell was I? Okay, so putting it all together, I think this implies that... prediction for something you are consciously attracted or that you are mentally attracted to is due for gradual and or medium term change that will be chaotic and unfortunately make the thing slightly worse over time. However, this change is also subject to change in and of itself over a longer period of time that will be much slower change. So we have change on change here. Which, I mean, I guess makes sense. Things can sometimes happen quadratically. I mean, and all of this will happen in a suburban area for you. I don't know. This is a weird one. But basically, things are going to get worse, but the worst things will also be subject to entropy and change over a longer period of time. So I guess time is on your side in the local suburbs near you. I mean, I guess it's kind of optimistic. Things might get worse for you, but it doesn't necessarily mean that in your local area bear attack. Thanks. Let's see. There we go. We'll put it up for 10 minutes, sure. Oh, yeah. Anyway, where was I? Yeah. So basically, things are God, Daniel. Things are likely to get worse in a chaotic way in your nearby area over a gradual period of time, but even that's not going to last forever. So, shitty times are ahead, but they're not going to last forever. I guess that's what I can say about that. Now let's move. So that's what I got for you, Daniel. I don't know what to tell you. You might want to look at your local government or something. Maybe there's going to be some kind of crappy ordinance in the works. It's weird how often these things keep talking about our local governments. This is weirdly accurate for the house inflation. Oh my god! Oh my god! I hadn't even thought about that. So basically this thing is saying the housing market is going to get worse, a little bit worse, and a much more chaotic, but even that change won't stick over time. So these tiles are now making a goddamn housing market prediction. I mean, to be fair, don't believe me? Look, oh yeah, I've heard it. No. I do believe you, Daniel. I'm more incredulous about the tiles themselves. I am familiar about all the real estate problems in Hawaii. That I have heard them. But I'm more incredulous towards the tiles themselves because they're digital cardboard. That's where my laughter is aimed at. Is that, oh yeah, these pieces of cardboard are really gonna predict the housing market. But to be fair, even the best speculators out there, quote unquote best speculators, don't really know what the market is gonna do, especially these days. So, these ones keep advocating getting involved in local government. What the hell is this? Okay, shuffle. Now we're doing Brown Wolf. All right. I'm going to draw and flip as fast as I can. Draw, flip. I did not see it. No, come on. I hit the thing. You're supposed to shuffle. There we go. I have no clue what it is. No clue what that... Actually, I saw it. I saw the symbol. There we go. I have no clue which one that is. Just putting it right here. No clue which one that is. Putting it there. Boom. And boom. Okay, I now have a configuration of 7 tiles. Don't believe them? Also, hello, Daniel. Indirectly got me interested in popping into the stream. Witix player in that particular place we know. I don't know what Witix is, but I'm glad you stopped by. In fact, Silver, if you want, we can read your fortune after Brown Wolf, if you want. Maybe it'll also advise you to get involved in local government or something. With his. Okay. Probably dancing. Yeah, it'll probably advise for local government action as well. These are the civil government. These are the parks and recreation tiles, I guess. All right, flipping. I don't know what they are. I don't know which tiles I've drawn. I don't know what configuration they're in. Okay. This is for Brown Wolf. Let's see here. All right, let's just take it one at a time. Is this connected to anything? Yes, it is. Yellow on yellow, orange on orange. Okay, so two major connections. Goody. We have a major edge or a major corner connection between these three, and it's the evil one. Again, ooh, no, that's not good. We have a minor spatial connection between Cold Heart and Good. Okay. And a minor evil connection between Primary Soul and Good. And Primary Soul chaos, minor chaos connection to Urban. Okay. Is this connected to anything? Yes, it is. Okay, so all 7 are kind of connected. Kind of. All right, well, here we go. Okay, let's see here. Okay. First up, warm mind. All right. Warm mind, as I've said before, is things that your mind is attracted to, right? Okay. So warm mind means it has a earth connection to urban. So something urban in your area that you are attracted to, okay? And there's an yellow connection to the concept of, is that minor? Yes, minor. So minor, something that you're attracted to a minor extent happening in your urban area. Okay, let's keep going. All right. Now, time connection to something Cold Heart. Now, heart refers to things like emotions. So, Cold Heart is things that you're emotionally repelled by, and over time you're emotionally repelled by something in the city or in an urban area that's relevant to you. Okay. Now there is an evil, a major evil connection between what you're repelled by, the past, and something to the minor extent. Okay, so the magnitude is minor. Your emotional connection to it is you're kind of repulsed by it, but consciously, like emotionally, you're repulsed by it, but consciously, you are drawn to it. Ooh, that's conflicting. Interesting. And it happened in the past. Okay, and and over time in the urban area. Okay. And there is an spatial connection about something good. Okay, so a good place in an urban area. Okay, and something detrimental. Primary soul is things that on a spiritual level you are connected to, or that you that are conscious concerns of your soul. So on a spiritual, whatever you want to call it, level, you are perhaps to a detrimental extent attached to something good in your urban area in the past that you are emotionally repelled by, consciously drawn to, and spiritually cognizant of. This is weird. But it's all to a minor extent. Okay, let me write this up. So, prediction 5. Something you are mentally drawn to in an urban area also emotionally repels you. This is something that happened in the past that was detrimental to you, but was only to a minor extent. All of which you are spiritually aware, spiritually aware of, but even though the thing might be seen as the thing in the past might be seen as good, it feels detrimental to your spiritual well-being. How odd. Okay, let's think about this one. What the hell could this possibly mean? That is just weird. It's very conflicting too. I don't know if Brown Wolf is going through is a conflicted person, but these tiles imply that. Take this with a grain of salt, obviously, because all of this is the free association to all factors. Okay, because this is it's just digital tiles. Okay, so don't get too hung up about it. But okay, so something you are mentally drawn to in an urban area also emotionally repels you. This is something that happened in the past that was detrimental to you, but only to a minor extent. All of which you are spiritually aware of, but even though the thing is in the past, it might be seen as good, it feels detrimental to your spiritual well-being. I guess that kind of describes an ordeal that happened in the past somewhere urban, that you felt mentally positive towards it, but emotionally it kind of pushed you away. And over time, you feel like the whole thing, even though people might say it was good, you feel like a wound of it. Oh, could this be implying something like kind of almost like traumatic? But no, it's not, because it's minor. It does seem trauma coded, but it might not be major trauma, because it seems to be implying that something that might have you probably got stronger from something bad that happened, or something that might have been good, but you kind of were emotionally put off by. God, this is weird. Like minor trauma. Yeah, probably like that. Oh, wait. No, I understand what you're saying. It's into a minor extent. Yes. Could be like conceptually in the way of looking over the edge of a high place, but not being in inherent danger, but feeling it. Ooh, that could be. That could be. Well, that's what I got for you, Brown Wolf. It's an odd one. Very odd. All right, let's put him back. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Now, who are we doing next? Silver. I guess we're doing you next, huh? Shuffle, 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 shuffle. Make it sure it's all nice and random and that I do not know what I'm going to draw. All right. Here we go. I did not see which tile I drew. I'm rotating it around to be random. Random, random, random. God dang it, no. Shuffle, 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 shuffle. Okay, I did not see which one I drew there. Okay. Did not see that one either. Okay. Drawing it random, random, random. Make sure it's all random orientation. No, God dang it. There we go. I did not get a good look at that. Okay, I now have a configuration of 7 tiles. I do not know which tiles I've drawn, and I do not know the orientation of these tiles. So let's see here. We are reading Silver Wolves. Let's see. Okay. All right. Uh-oh. This will be interesting. We'll see if it actually connects to anything. So let's identify the major connections first. Okay, red to red between knowledge and fire. Okay. Minor evil to warm heart. No connection between these two. No connection here. And no connection here. So I think we can rule this one out because it doesn't seem like it's connected to anything at all. Yeah. Okay. There is a connection between these two. Is there a connection between the rest of them? No. Okay, so when this happens, what this basically means is that this is a separate matter that these are connected by. So they're not... Oh, crap. They're not connected to these ones. Red. Is this connected at all? This one. No, it's not connected either. No. Okay, so the only ones I'm really going to be looking at are these 3 and these 2 for you. The other ones didn't have any connections that seemed relevant at all. Okay, so fire. What does that represent again? Fire means rapid change speed, short-term change, literal fire, or figurative fire. So rapid change speed, short-term change. Okay. So, something having to do with knowledge is going to change for you at a fast rate. And it is something that might be that you are emotionally drawn to, but it might be detrimental to you. So it looks like something like a quick pace change is coming for you in the future, Silver. But even though emotionally you might be attached to it, the knowledge itself something you know will change massively, or will change quickly, not massively, quickly. And yeah, it'll quickly change because of the rapid change speed, and it might be detrimental to you. That's hilarious, as that's my constant, that your knowledge is changing quickly all the time. You got Twitch ad, sorry. Yeah, I'll repeat in a second. While I'm doing that, let's look at the other one. Time between miner and... Okay, that's not very helpful. That's not very helpful. That's more like an artifact. It's not going to really tell us much. Yeah. Okay, repeat. So, these ones don't seem to help much, but what this is saying is knowledge, and we connect to short-term change or rapid change speed, and you are emotionally drawn to something, but that thing that you're emotionally drawn to is kind of detrimental, and it will change quickly. So something you are emotionally drawn to will change quickly because of knowledge that you gain, if that makes sense. So, and then meanwhile, there's something minor that your primary mind is consciously aware of. Okay, so prediction 6. Some knowledge you have is due to change quickly or over a short period of time. This knowledge or this change may be detrimental to something you are emotionally drawn to. Meanwhile, and unrelated, there is something of minor importance that is of a conscious concern to your mind. So, wait. The fact that his procs on knowledge and quick change, Daniel can confirm this fits me perfectly. Hey, out of curiosity, what would change quickly that you would know about? That change in knowledge would be detrimental to you, but that you'd be attracted to? Because this implies that you might catch someone cheating on you, or that you might catch someone not doing something that you like because it's detrimental to you or something, or it's not good for your health. Who knows what this could mean? I mean, that's just me spitballing. Meanwhile, there's something that's of like over time that's of a minor concern on your mind. Oh, yeah, that makes sense, Silver. That makes sense. I'm constantly learning and absorbing information, and I'm constantly learning things that I don't like, but I still absorb the information. I didn't know that. I didn't know. So I guess that kind of makes sense. That yeah, you don't like what you're learning, but you like to learn, but you don't like what you're learning, and it's always happening quickly. So I guess that makes sense. It's hilarious. Yeah, that is that's kind of uncanny. There was one time I was doing a reading at a convention for this girl who just walked up, who I'd never met before, and I look at the tiles and I'm like, wait a minute, is water important to your religion? And she's like, yes, actually. I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah, sometimes these things get weirdly right, but let's not forget, guys. Let's not forget. This is a free association toy, okay? I'm not claiming that I have thaumaturgical magical powers or something, silly like that. No. This is a little thing I made, and it can be used as a game, and it can be used for fortune telling, just for fun. Even Daniel Cullen can like as a secondary source that is incredibly accurate for me. I know it's still fun and funny. Well, I'm glad you guys are having fun. It's not the It's clearly not scientific. That's why I call it like a free association toy. Who else we got? Hey, Luna's here. Predict Wendy's. Wendy's nuts. Hey, Luna, do you want your fortune read? Actually, I'm going to change the topic. Using my own system to read chatters' fortunes. If they say no, how about your channel itself? How about the channel itself? You know what? Not a bad idea. I don't know if they're. I don't. Maybe they're just lurking. They might not have heard me say anything. Here, I'll go poke them on Discord. Where are they on the thing? Because I've talked to them like a while ago, but I don't see them necessarily. Where are they? Oh, there it is. No, that's just Lunacinder. Hey there, we're doing fortune-telling readings on Twitch using my system. Want me to read your fortune? Question mark. I'll send that over to Luna. Holy crap, what the hell? Ah! Ow! Thank you for following. Ow! 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 That scared the living crap out of me. Oh my god. Ironically, you're already watching. Yeah, I understand, Luna. That's why I asked you. Okay, so now we are reading Lunacinder. I'm going to do a shout out to them. Hang on a second. So, shout out. Here we go. Hi, Luna. We're shouting you out. So we're going to read your fortune next. These tiles can be very random about what they'll talk about. Sometimes they'll talk about things like you should probably get involved in local government or current events. It's crazy. It's weird. But it's one of the functions of my new invention. I call it Hexergy. So we'll see what these tiles have to say about you. Hydrate. My Red Bull's... Oh, wait, there's still a little bit left of my Red Bull. Okay. And sip. All right. All right, I'm going to pull 7 random tiles. I'm going to try not to look at them. Oh, god dang it. Shuffle, 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 shuffle. Here we go. Okay, I do not know which tile I've drawn. Boop. And... God dang it. Here we go. I don't know which one that was. Nor that one. Nor that one either. Let's make sure they're all in a nice and tidy grid, but I don't know which ones they are, and I don't know which orientation they're in. Bam. Okay. All right. I now have a configuration of 7 tiles, of which I don't know which tiles I have, and I don't know their orientation. Let's see what they have to say for Lunacinder. Maybe it'll just be a bust and they won't say anything at all. Hello. We got a major connection between the future and Warm Heart. Wow, Warm Heart keeps showing up a lot. That's weird. We have a order connection between urban and the future. Okay. Any connections here? Yes, one here. Major connection between suburban and knowledge. Okay. Anything else? No, 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 no. If that's the case, I will say that these are a separate issue then, because they do not link up to anything. Yes, that seems right. Yeah, okay. Okay. So, meanwhile, that's connected. That's connected. There's no connection there. No connection there either. Is there a connection here? Not really. Okay, so... Alright, looks like only 3 of the tiles were actually saying anything. Well, okay. So, Warm Heart, major connection to the future, and something in your in an urban location. Okay. So, with these 3, it seems to be that something in your future that you are emotionally attracted to will undergo will affect the order in the urban area you live in. Meanwhile, and unrelated, that the suburban area will affect your knowledge. Your knowledge of something of a suburban location will affect your knowledge. Meanwhile, the future urban, and your emotion. We'll have some kind of interesting thing there. Curious. Oh, wait, I think I have an idea. Prediction 6. I think I understand. Okay. In your future, something you are emotionally drawn to will be will have its state of order affected in an urban area. Meanwhile, and unrelated, your knowledge about something suburban will be relevant. It's not that great of one because it didn't get as many tiles to connect, but it might imply change, but it also might imply that you become fond of something too. This was not a very clear one. It's certainly not a clear one, and I feel a little bit Let's actually put the tiles to the test here, because these ones aren't connected at all. It's extremely clear to you. Oh, okay. Well, Luna, what penny for your thoughts, Luna. What's it saying to you? The others, well, okay. So this one was not connected. It's your secondary mind. It's things that you're subconsciously concerned with on a mental level. This one was also not connected either. It's mixed. It's in terms of a mixed outcome. So neither of these were connected to the other. So I was just choosing to disregard those. Meanwhile, in a suburban area, something affecting your knowledge is going to become relevant. Meanwhile, in an urban area, the order of something in the future will be connected to something you're attracted to. So I guess this does kind of imply that there will be change. It does kind of seem kind of grim. It is kind of foreboding that the order of something in a nearby city will undergo a certain kind of change that is just something that you're attracted to. It is kind of grim, isn't it? Oh dear. Yeah, I'm sorry. I wish that these could be like you will find a $1 million under a rock, or everything's gonna go great for you. I wish things could be that way. But at the end of the day, it's just fake cardboard tiles in Tabletop Simulator. So take everything that you see here with a grain of salt. Please do not give up your skepticism. In fact, I almost wonder if we should do another reading just to put these tiles to the test. Peek at Discord, hon. Okay. I see Brown Wolf. I don't see Luna Cinder's thing. I don't see Luna's... oh, wait, no, I'm in the wrong one. That's why. Okay. Oh. Holy shit, Luna. You're saying that... Oh my god. Okay. Wow. Yeah. Well, hey, you know what? Here, Luna, let's take this with a grain of salt, okay? These are just bits of... okay, I'll go get some water. But, Luna, I wouldn't put too much faith in these bits of cardboard, okay? These are just digital tiles, and they're in a random configuration, and we're using free association to try and link them together. So I wouldn't get too bent out of shape over what these are saying. We're just having fun with free association here. So we don't. Take this with a grain of salt. Obviously. Faith isn't required; it's a guarantee. Okay. Actually, let's... Yeah, I won't say what they typed in chat, but I feel for you, Luna. I feel for you. Can we get like an 07 or something like that in chat for Luna, because they seem to be going through some stuff right now. Here, actually, no, let's put hearts in chat. Hearts in chat to show our support and solidarity for Luna. So I won't say what Luna told me because yeah, it's personal. But yeah, they could use some solidarity. So yeah, I hope things go okay for you. Oh, that's less than 3. It works actually, Silver. If you just do less than 3, it'll just put the little heart in. Yep, it really is that simple. All right. Well, we did Luna. Let's just hope things. I hope that things actually improve for them. Okay. So we might have run out of people to actually read for now, but let's do a channel as a separate entity. Okie dokie, okie dokie. So I'm gonna shuffle these, shuffle, 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 a whole bunch of times. Get them all nice and random. I have no clue what I'm about to draw. And draw. Okay, I did not see it. I was looking down. Boom, and I also didn't see that time either. Boom. Also, if you're curious, the order in which I lay the tiles doesn't matter either. It shouldn't matter, because you're not supposed to know the configuration anyway. So if you ever buy a copy of this, the configuration of the order in which you lay the tile doesn't matter, as long as the pattern or the grid or whatever is as it's supposed to be in the book. Didn't see that one either. Didn't see that one either. So yeah, it's supposed to be God dang it. It's supposed to be a completely random configuration. I am not supposed to know. Gosh dang it. Flip when I say flip. Okay. There we go. Okay, I did not look that time. Alright. I now have an array of 7 tiles. I do not know which tiles I have drawn. I do not know what orientation, or I do not know which configuration they're in. And we are reading for the channel itself. Let's see how this goes. You gotta be fucking kidding me. You gotta be fucking kidding me. You gotta be fucking kidding me. I got the fucking 40th tile in the center, which makes it so that so mystery, the unknown, confusion, distress, fate, or the little universe. Now, as previously stated, this is the only time a minor edge connection can happen. The only time a minor edge connection can happen is when tile number 40, universe, which is that tile, is present. This means that there is a weak connection between the concepts that the tiles represent. So now all of them are linked. Great. This is going to be so goddamn confusing. Oh, God. Oh, and look at that. We have 4 short-term change connections in a minor thing. Great. This is a curse connection. You're welcome. Yeah. Great. Just great. Fantastic. So, in terms of the channel, let's just do this one at a time. Okay. God. And not a single major connection. Nope. Not a single one. Lovely. This is going to be hard. Okay. Let's just take it one at a time. Okay. Primary heart. That is things that I am emotionally conscious of. Okay? Minor order connection to mystery. Or, what was the other ones? What was the other one it said? Mystery, the unknown, confusion, distress, fate, or the little universe. Oh, god damn it. Great. So, my primary emotional concerns are tied to mystery. Well, aren't they just ever? In an orderly way. Yes, they fucking are. Oh, great. Meanwhile, things that I'm emotionally attracted to are also in a state of mystery. Thank you. Yes, thank you. And a mystery of the unknown. Great. Just Jim Kraken dandy. And, oh, look at that. Short-term change. Oh, God. Please don't be saying what I think this is saying. Oh no, I do not need this crap. Oh, please don't tell me I'm going to get involved in some drama. Oh, I do not want to be involved in drama. Please do not pull me into some fucking drama. That is the last thing I need right now. Oh, God. So it could be someone I'm attracted to who's in the consciousness of my emotions. Channel itself. Oh, God. Somehow that's worse. That the channel itself might be involved in drama. Oh, no. Over time, my primary mind will also have a minor connection to this over time. So my primary mental concerns and things that and a chaotic way that I am spiritually repelled by in a chaotic way. Ugh. And my faith is gonna get challenged too in an unknown way. Oh, come on! And for my channel, my faith in the channel is going to be up to mystery. Things that I am spiritually repelled by will be subject to mystery and the unknown. Things that I am mentally cognizant of, rather than them as an individual with a life externally. Yeah, so the channel is going to be dealing with something that, well, it is spiritually against, and to a chaotic way. Oh my God. Am I gonna feel pressured to sign up for those shield streams where you get sponsored, but it's for something that it's kind of a scam? Oh God, I am not signing up for any of those shield streams where they just pay you to say good shit about them, and you're not even supposed to be even-handed. Oh God, no, I'm not doing that. And so the good faith or the faith of the channel will be subject to mystery. It'll be a short-term change. It's in my primary mind, because I'm connected to the channel, since I'm the only persona that channels connections. The primary mind that is of primary concern, and something that I am emotionally is attached to the channel, and that is of a conscious and attracted to. Oh God. Okay. Let's see if I can put this together right. Okay. Something that I am both emotionally conscious of and attracted to is subject to change. Hey, wait a minute! Is this thing making fun of me for having an irregular schedule because I'm always canceling because I feel like crap? Is that what this thing's doing? Are these tiles making fun of me because I'm always canceling? You know what? Screw you, tiles, you jerk. I try my best. I get tired. Unless I pound a Red Bull, I get tired for 2 hours. So this thing, the tiles are roasting me, saying that there's no predicting what's going to happen with the channel. God damn it. The tiles are making fun of me. Because I'm always canceling streams for one stupid reason or another. Because, oh, I'm tired this day. Oh, there's a problem with my medications. Oh, I'm having an anxiety attack. Oh, something else came up. Oh, blah, 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 blah. And I hate that. Oh my God. On a spiritual level, I hate it. That's what the freaking Cold Soul tile says. It says, I hate that it's all this chaos with the channel. Oh my fucking God. You gotta be fucking kidding me. On a faith way, I don't know what's gonna happen with the channel. Short-term change, because I don't see it coming when I have to actually cancel a goddamn stream. And it's in my primary mind. Oh, you better believe it's a conscious concern. I like the channel, and I have to be emotional about it and have emotional maturity about it. Oh, come on! Okay. The tiles become the next D&D villain. God fucking... Something that I am both emotionally conscious of and attracted to is subject to change and mystery in a short-term basis, while also being minorly connected to what I am mentally conscious of, but also spiritually I already had a Red Bull to make sure I'd have enough energy for the stream, because I thought we were doing Hero Quest tonight. Repelled by. So basically, the titles are saying, Zargram, you don't stream consistently enough and you keep canceling streams. That's what the titles are saying. Which is, yes, very true. I keep having an inconstant schedule because shit keeps getting in the way. Either I'm not feeling, my showmanship is not going to be on point today, so I'm probably going to do a crappy job of streaming. I'll be like, I'm a zombie. Thank you very much, Tiles, for making fun of what I already know. God dang it. I've created a monster. Ah! So my own creation is making fun of me, saying that I'm inconstant and that my channel is in a state of mystery. Great, just great. I'm gonna get some water. Can I get to at least so much for Abigail to extent? Drink 2 white monsters and let it create a third. Hang on, guys. I'm gonna grab some water because my Red Bull's empty. If I have a second one, I think my heart will explode. So I'm gonna get some water. Be right back, okay? Yeah, I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. I got a glass of water so I can actually hydrate when you say so. God dang it. Well, I've given you guys 7 examples of how the fortune telling works. Wow. Okay, well, as I've been trying to say, this is just my little invention. I don't know if it's going to be, if it's going to even take off. I hope it will. I would love to be able to make money off of my inventions and move out of my parents' basement. I would absolutely adore moving out of my parents' basement and have a place of my own for once. But we'll just have to see what's in the cards. Or what's in the tiles. Oh, boy. Wait, that's not right. No, I'm being, No, I didn't, whatever. Whatever. I'll just put them like this. No, stop it, stop it, stop it! Stop it, god damn it. No, get in the stupid deck, yes. Yeah. Alright, what do we want to do now? Because that was kind of wild and weird. But now you guys have seen what I've been working on for all this time. It's both fortune telling and it has a game to it. In fact, would any of you guys care to play a game with me on stream? We could actually play it if you want. I don't have any Kickstarter up just yet or any crowdfunding up just yet, but if you guys want, you can come play with me. What do you guys say? Or we could just play another game or something. It doesn't even have to be on Tabletop Simulator. I can just play some more Final Fantasy VII or something. Or we could just end here. You know what? Maybe I should just make a poll. I think that's what I'll do. Is I'll just make a poll. New poll. What should we do next? Play. All right, we're gonna start a poll. Alright, guys, vote now what you want me to do, because I'm not sure what we should do next. Vote now, everybody. What do you want me to do? I'll just go back to studio for now. Now we got an ad break going. You know, I'm going to stand up and stretch. Hey there, welcome. We're doing a poll, so we have 2 votes to watch videos. We'll see what else people vote for. What would we watch, I wonder? Well, I don't know. I want to make sure I don't get DMCA'd or something. Oh, you're gonna hop off and play Counter-Strike or CU with Daniel Cola? Okay. Well, I'll get. It looks like the one that's winning is that. So. See ya, Silver. Be safe with your stream schedule. God dang it. Okay. Oh, I know what we could watch. See ya, Silverwolves. What would be funny? Well, we could watch some of these public domain movies. They're copyright free. What do you guys think about that? That one reading alone, guarantee my return. I'll have you know, because that was amazing. That was pretty funny. That was pretty funny. I mean, it's all random and we're doing free association, but that was pretty funny. It looks like the one that's winning so far is watch videos. So, okay. Well, Spiper, what do you think? It looks like people are... you're going to hop off too, Daniel? You know, what we could do is I could just end the stream here, and then in the Discord for this server... or for this channel, we watch videos there. What do you guys think about that? You guys want to do that? Where I end the VOD here, but we just watch whatever we want to watch in the Discord. What do you guys think? Okay. Yeah, I think we can make that work. Okay, so here's what we'll do. I am going to raid somebody, and we'll end the VOD off here. But then I'll go over to Discord, and we can watch some stuff together and share videos and shit like that. So let's find someone to raid. Someone I know, because that way they don't get creeped out. I don't recognize some of these people. Oh, a Salty Rat's going. Let's... Yeah, okay. We can raid them. And there's Ironmouth. There's no way she'd let me raid her. Yeah. Okay. I'm on lurk mode because endless buffering, just letting you know. Okay, Tarth. Well, we're going to raid a Salty Rat. There was someone who was actually on our Sometimes show previously. So everyone get on the board, the raid train. Oh, I know. Okay, wait. I know exactly what I think. Our raid message is this. Raid message equals the cardboard can see your destiny. Okay, so everyone copy paste that, and so this way it'll weird them out when we arrive. Because that's what these tiles will be printed on, is cardboard, so we might as well have some fun at our own expense. Alright, we're going to be raiding now. I want to thank everyone who came by. I'll see you guys later, and let's go. I'm going to also go to the Discord channel after this, after we raid, so we can watch videos, okay? So I'll see you there in just a hot second. So first let's raid and show Salty Rat our support, okay? And don't forget to copy and paste the raid message when we arrive, alright? Alright, so raiding in 3, 2, 1, raiding!